Yeah, the Heirs Insurance Group, comprising of general and life businesses, have posted an impressive first half 2024 numbers. The group announces a revenue of 20.5 billion naira, while the life assurance posted a record 2.5 billion naira in claims to policyholders. And there is more. Now let's chat to the insurance sector and Heirs earnings now with Niyi Onifade, the Managing Director and CEO of Heirs Life Insurance, and Wole Fayemi, the Managing Director and CEO at Heirs General Insurance. Gentlemen, we thank you both for coming tonight.
Thank you, Bossy.
Thank you very much.
It looks like a very impressive numbers I'm looking at. But again, let me start with you, Mr. Onifade, in terms of the environment is tough right now. The socio-economic environment, really, really tough. So give me some insight broadly into the group performance. Let's start from the umbrella, then we'll begin to break it down into both to different life and general insurance businesses. Yeah,
thank you, Bossy. In terms of gross written premium, which is the gross revenue, we recorded an increase of 60%, ending the year with 32 billion in gross written premium. And when you look at the insurance revenue, which is the gross written premium that relates to 2023 alone, we recorded an increase of 80%, jumping from about 10 billion to about 20 billion at the end of the year. And then when you look at the PBT, which is the profit before tax, we recorded an increase of about 266%, ending the year at 4.1 billion naira PBT. But that is not the end. You know, insurance is a promise, and you promise to pay claims. So claims payment is also crucial.
I like how you put it. Insurance is promise.
Yeah, we are in the business of promise. So we paid a total claim of 4.1 billion during the year. That is a jump of more than 100%, in fact, about 156% actually. So that, for me, is the confirmation of the promises that we have made to Nigerians. Because at the beginning, we said that we will make insurance accessible to everybody. We said that we will make insurance very simple for people to understand. And then we said we will pay claims. And our people have seen that we are demonstrating that capacity to democratize insurance, access to insurance in Nigeria. And that is what we will continue to do as a group.
I love the numbers. But again, if I may ask, your colleague here, the Managing Director and CEO of the, Mr. Wole, in terms of the what you call digital insurance, and because you're just about 3.5 years old, and you're almost everywhere in a manner of speaking, relatively young, but going very strong. So we'll talk about digital insurance group that you are. How much technology have been deployed, and what are the results that you are seeing just within a 3-year period?
All right, thank you, Bossy. You see, coming into the Nigerian insurance space, we came with a mandate, and we are very clear about the purpose that we are pursuing: improving lives, transforming the society of Nigeria and Africa at large. Then, insurance has been existing in Nigeria for well over 100 years, but what we keep hearing is low insurance penetration. What are the issues that are responsible for that? The way and manner in which insurance have been carried, out are responsible. So we came with this mandate to disrupt the market. And we said to achieve that, we have to come from the automation and digitization point of view. And this is what is just making it look like we are working magic. A lot of people have been asking us, how are you guys doing it? It is just because we got it right from the onset. We said, for us to make insurance available, affordable, and accessible to everybody, we cannot do it the way we've been used to do it, or the way the grandfathers used to do it. We came from technology-enabled solutions, to the industry, and we made the process to become very simple, which gave us competitive edge over our rivals, our competitors and partners in the industry. So we've brought a lot of technology into it. In the process, we equally look at the people. We look at a whole lot of automation, to ensure that we are able to deliver the product insurance solutions to people right in the comfort of their home without having to come to our office. Even in the mere record keeping alone, I can tell you I have been with the system now for quite a while. I have not set my eyes on files for documents. So all of these are the reason it looks like we are working magic in that place, and it has been helping our growth process.
I'm looking at when you talk about insurance not being done the grandfather, the great-grandfather way, does that include your people? I can say, yes, you folks are young men.
Okay. Very young.
Very young,
Okay.
very young. And I think I got a glimpse of that video, and I saw a whole lot of youth, young people around. Sure. Is that a new horizon for what insurance should be? Not. Okay. Were you able to attract young talents, hands into a business that is considered for old people?
Okay. Well, it's actually not a business for old people. And when you look at the Heirs Insurance Group, it's actually an hybrid of experience and the young, vibrant youth. You know, we have this youth population in the group, which I tell you accounts for not less than 75 to 80%. And, you know, they bring the very brilliant idea of how things are done at this age. And again, we dilute that with the experience, you know. So, and that's how it's been working for us.
Now I know where the technology is coming from. You guys got the Gen Zs.
Yeah, I mean,
quite a lot of them in the system.
So Bossy, you know, today, the insurance consumers are more digital.
Yeah.
Okay? So the insurance of tomorrow will also be more digital. So we need this youth, these young people in the system. And as I said, I mean, we have 80% of our people, they are young people.
There's no place for me.
I mean,
I guess I passed that. I guess I will qualify. But again, because when you look at the business of insurance, it's not just about cars these days, is it? It's about want to insure my laptop, my mobile phone, my intellectual property, and things like that. But let's talk about life. And I saw a whole lot of claims made there. How did you achieve that?
It's also the fulfillment of the promise that we have made. You know, when you talk about life, it's not just about people dying. Okay, you use life insurance.
Well, people dying, it used to be the thing that comes to mind. People just say, "Oh, boss, will you take a life insurance?" You just say, "It's wishing me bad."
There is also a form of savings. You know, you also plan your retirement with life insurance. One of the very important products that we also have is what we call annuity, which is the retirement benefit for old people who have retired. You know, you have the PFAs providing the program withdrawal, and you have the life insurance companies providing the annuity. So we are heavy on that. So we are confirming to every retiree that when you have your retirement benefit with us, we will make sure that we pay you annuity, that's regular income, when you are no longer in service.
Making old age easy.
Very, very easy. Very, very easy.
That sounds like music to my ears. I haven't reached there yet.
Okay.
But then, I guess...
you will get there.
Let's talk about something very important.
Okay.
The chairman of the group, Heirs Holdings, Mr. Tony Olumelu, is an advocate that the sector should be recapitalized. He believes in very heavy lifting and be sure that you meet all necessary regulatory, whatever capital. So what's your view on that? I have some folks in the industry that feel, but why is the capitalization of your sector very important?
Okay.
Let me okay.
All right, thank you, boss.
To that first, yes.
You see, insurance is that kind of business that leverage heavily on capacity, financial capacity of the player. And it's one of the bane of the industry that bulk of our premium are ceded to foreign country because of low capacity. You see insurance firm not being able to answer to the call, you know, when the chips are down in terms of claims, is because of financial capacity. And up to today that we're talking, the minimum capital requirement by legislation for a general business is 3 billion. But here is Heirs Insurance Group, where we have the general arm of the business, trading with 10 billion, not over 15 billion. Here is Heirs Insurance Group that has the life arm that should be trading with 2 billion naira, but trading started with 8 billion naira, which has equally grown to well over 12 billion, 13 billion now. So the essence of capacity in insurance is something we cannot overemphasize. So it will prevent us from pushing all our premium to foreign countries, so that when we have adequate capacity, we are able to retain more of the risk. We are able to do quite a whole lot of things that we've not been doing before. We are able to invest in technology. Claims payment will not be an issue. Compensation and motivation to staff will not be an issue. So I think that is just, that underscores the importance of, adequate financial capacity.
Capitalization,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You agree with that insurance is no longer for not technically for all commerce, but of course there should be, because your cousins in the banking industry are doing well over 25, they're about billion. So insurance claims, for talk about premium and what have you, that should be. So, because claims is perhaps what gets some people scared when it comes to insurance. Say, am I sure you folks are gonna pay me when I need it?
Promise.
And that's where our strength lies in Heirs Insurance Groups. Yeah, I tell you.
You spoke about capacity. I mean, capacity in different forms.
Yeah.
In different forms. So he has spoken about claims, he has spoken about the ability to underwrite big ticket transactions. But then you talk about the capacity to even deepen the market, investment in technology. And then you spoke about our people. I mean, over the last 1 year, we've increased the salaries of our staff more than, about 2 times over the last 1 year. So it's because
you're making so much money.
Well, it's because of the capacity. We have the capacity to do so. When you have the financial capacity, you will be able to attract and retain great talents. Yeah.
No wonder you have a lot of young folks around you. Of course. Talking about the minimum wage. Well beyond that. Yeah. But talk about the numbers, one thing, then you talk about the social, because again, folks begin to look at you, that what else are you doing within the society? I know the Heirs Holding is a big umbrella and is doing a whole lot in philanthropy and what have you. But as far as the Heirs Insurance Group itself is concerned, chip that in for me.
I can confirm to you that, yes, we support all the philanthropic initiatives of Tony Elumelu Foundation, which is in line with our group chairman's philosophy of Africapitalism. Which is about doing well and also doing good. So apart from supporting the initiatives of Tony Elumelu Foundation, we have spent more than 100 million naira on different CSR projects over the last 3 years. We donated a solar power station to the Nigerian immigration here in Ikoyi, to ease the issuance of passports. We also initiated scholarship for the junior secondary school students. And we've been running this for the past 3 years. Apart from that, we also supported the creative sector by creating what we call Tony Elumelu Storyteller Fund. So we are doing a lot as far as sustainability and CSR is concerned.
Mr. Fayemi, you folks are 3 years old, and I'm going to look at what of when you guys become 30. So talk to me about the outlook for the future.
Okay. That's the future of,
what's the outlook?
We are building to last.
The outlook is very fantastic, I tell you. Just in less than 3 years, we have come this far. A business that was like number 43 3 years ago. A business that started with 3.5 million naira, that's the head general, 3 years ago. 8.5.
That's how you guys started with?
2 years ago. And last year, we've done as far as over 12 billion. And you know how far it has gone as well in the lifetime of the business. So talking about the future outlook, the future looks very green. We intend to bridge the gap. We intend to change the narrative as far as insurance is concerned. It's no longer going to be, a business for the corporate organization. We are breaking the limits. that makes insurance to be a kind of southwestern part of Nigeria thing alone. We are making sure that all regions in this country have a taste of what insurance is all about, right with all ease, with all simplicity. All the regions, this is the south-south, the north, the northeast, the northwest, that are now not even having enough representation or enough taste of insurance. We are looking at expanding, we are already expanding our reach to those places with technology. Foot soldiers may not be able to cover that reach very easily.
Yeah, with electronic wallets these days and all of that.
When we are done, with Nigeria, then we're going Africa. We're going to the West Africa. Everywhere you see our sister company, like you mentioned before, UBA, you will see Heirs Insurance Group well represented. So right now, in over 250 branches of UBA, we are present there. So and we continue to.
I see how you're using that youthful population staff that you have. I'm going to keep going back to that. Yeah. You're really using them to very great advantage.
Yeah, we need to.
We're also enjoying it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you just said so. They look happy. Yeah. That's good. Learning from older folks like yourself. Thank you so much, Niyi Onifade and Onifade. Thank you very much for coming in here, both of you from Heirs Insurance Group. I wish you folks all the best.
Thank you very much.
It's a Monday. Thank you. We appreciate that. Regards to everyone there.